Hey everybody, Bofcheese here, and welcome back to my Crusader Kings 2 series, Reclaiming the Purple. Now, last episode, I won my holy war for Cilicia, I think it is. Yeah, Cilicia. So, the Sultanate of Rome is looking a bit precarious at the moment, is a good word for it, because they've got this sort of... They're sort of completely surrounded by the purple, which is good. Considering only a couple of episodes I was on the back foot with them, I've managed to turn it around. I inherited half the empire, which was pretty handy. Pressed claims, so I've gained a load of land. So it's actually looking pretty good right now. So if my voice seems a bit croaky, I've only got up about an hour ago. Now I'm just looking at potential claimants I can use, because down here we've got the great and powerful Kingdom of Venice occupying these lands. That bit of Crete there, and obviously a couple of cities around the general Mediterranean. So I was like, oh, I could just like press de jure claims slowly, or I could press this guy's claim. This guy here, who has a weak claim on the Kingdom of Venice, and considering the King of Venice is currently incapable, he probably just took a tumble or something. Oh, he's a kinslayer. He will not be around for long. Since he is in Regency, I can press a weak claim. So, what I'm going to do is exactly that. Obviously, I should have taken this into account before I divvied out all the lands, because I could have given him one of the baronies that I got in the Holy War, and then not have to worry about anything like that. So what I'm going to do is, I will... do I want to give him a city holding, though? That's the problem. I don't want to have another merchant republic just hanging around, especially not in Constantinople. I don't want them to have that city. So I think if I go for up here and I build a castle for 1,000 gold, takes 730 days. So I'll give it a year, and then I will, when it'll be ready, 1304. Okay, it's just over 2 years. No, just under 2 years. So I'll give it a year. Actually, no. I'll be able to be on my way to winning this war by then. And there's a faction. Hello. Oh, independence. Croatia. Georgia? Are you kidding, Georgia? Well, that's not... Right, go and convince yourself that you need to not be a dick. Can I give you a gift? A wood honorary. Croatia, who is basically like... Why is Croatia getting annoyed? Okay, well, what if I pressed the King of Croatia's claims? I can't. I can only press my own. Okay. Well, I'm gonna have to bring... Well, okay, I have this army there. Captain Peter. I have no retinue. I'm gonna build some retinue, even though it's gonna cost me a fortune. Literally a fortune. I've lost all my money. But whatever. It will be worth it. I'm gaining my money back pretty quick. And it means that this will slowly go down in terms of... Oh! They're pressed in their own claims. That's good. Go you. Another faction. What is it? It's still independence. I know. Okay, so as my retinue reinforces, this amount will go down. Because it is costing me a fortune. Is there anyone I can sell? Yes, I can sell this woman for 10 gold. Banish these for any sort of value. Nope. Okay, fine, that'll do. I'm already selling her. Can I not borrow money from the Jews or expel the Jews? Truce breaker. Expelled. Oh, I did expel the Jews. Okay. I get confused sometimes when I've committed cultural genocide. I've inherited the Duchy of Samos. I've inherited this duchy so often. It's actually kind of crazy. So who's actually good to give it to? This guy. Another... What is it with the rulers of... Oh, wait, no, he's ambitious. I thought I gave it to the guy who was here last time. And he was a... he was content as well. But apparently not. And I do have the Kingdom of Serbia, so I may give Serbia away. maybe to this guy. Well, what is de jure Serbia? Serbia is de jure Dioclea and Raskia. So if I give it to this woman, oh, she's got a lot of gold. Or I can give it to this guy. 20 stewardship. Who is this heir? What is it? Is it? It's a, oh, it's a viceroyalty. Of course it is. So if I give you a viceroyalty, the Kingdom of Serbia, there you go. So now he's potentially going to attack Ragusa for me, which would be nice. It's quite odd that... Oh. What? The fucking Bulgaria. Okay. I will not be blackmailed. The Despot of Bulgaria and the Duke of Achaia. Okay. Right. Well, looks like we're having a revolt. I'm going to lower the thing. What is it? The amount of time, the speed of my retinue thing, and I'm going to send the retinue over. Well, I'm going to have everyone grouped first. But have the retinue go down to Duralian, because I don't want them to get into a fight yet. Oh shit, that's a lot of guys. Yeah, so I need to win this, because I don't want to lose. Oh, I can usurp the Sultanate of Anatolia. Very interesting. Wouldn't mean anything, because they've got 2 kingdom titles. They've got the Sultanate of Rum as well, but it's still pretty decent. And they've almost de jure drifted parts of Armenia into it, so it will actually be a landed title soon. Anyway, yes, so I need to manage my forces right now. Everyone heads there, I think. Be the best bet. Well, this is fine. This means I can strip some of these lands. That army's fighting that. Everyone else is fine over here. Do you not have any levies to raise? Maybe he already has. Not sure. So, I think I've won that battle, which is good. If they continue on to there, they may actually, because the morale's so low, I may actually be able to. Oh no, they dodged it completely. That was really good timing. My daughter, become diligent. That is just great. Well done, you. Yeah, so grouping everyone there. Bulgarian army is heading to Philoppolis. Are they coming to Constantinople? They may be coming to Constantinople. I really shouldn't have spent all that money on retinues, I have to say. But I needed to do it anyway, eventually. But it's just unfortunate timing that they decided to attack me then. There's 254 guys there. I may as well raise the fleets and bring them over. This could be quite a difficult war, and I need all the guys I can get. Although I'm looking pretty good at the moment. If I raise my fleets here and along here and have them go there, I might be able to evacuate the forces at Gaeta and bring them around to the main force in Constantinople, which would be useful. There we go. No point having my forces split. Bring them round to dock in Constantinople. Istanbul is Constantinople. Sorry, it's just in my head recently. Oh, what are you doing? You're attacking me? Are you attacking me? Right, cool. Fine. I think I'm ready for you. 26, 20, 20. Alright, so what have we got here? We've got a flanker who's got on the flanks, which is good because that's where he is. We've got the Doge of Venice, who is generally pretty great. We've also got this guy, who is also decent. So, I outnumber them. I've got decent commanders. And they're attacking me when I've got defensive things. And I've landed my reinforcing troops. Well, that has gone very poorly for them, hasn't it? They did not think that through. So that's just great. I'm going to group them. Where are they heading? They're heading to Thrace. And I will chase them and go, hi. You came to my house, I'm coming to yours. And I'm going to crush them. Will they go away? They will not get away. 70% war score already from crushing their main force, which is pretty great. Head across to Philoppolis. And are you kidding? They're pressing your claim. What actually happens when I win this? Does he get imprisoned? No. I know sometimes they do it if you press a claim. They can get imprisoned by the person you're pressing it if you lose. Because obviously that's part of the peace agreement. Don't have this person so you can keep doing this. Is essentially the reasoning behind it. And there we go. Right, so I'm going to occupy parts of Bulgaria. Oh, a city's finished building in Nicaea. So all this, I've just gained loads of holdings. Because I spent about 1,000 gold on them before. Because I I was rolling in it. Which is fine. This is slow regeneration of the empire. Can't just have land. I've got to build up the land that I've got. And that is it, I think. Yes, I could have given some of that to the future king of Venice, but I didn't want him to be a bishop or a merchant, so they were the only ones I'd built. Head to Philoppolis, wipe these guys out as well. I'm taking attrition, but at this stage, it's not going to be much of a... It's not going to change anything. I've crushed their forces, so even if I went down to 10,000, I still would be able to take anything they sent, apart from the fact they've got 5,000. It's a Fraticelli uprising. Where's that appeared from? Who are you primarily at war with? You're oh, Croatia. It's all going well for you, isn't it? But as long as they don't start occupying some of my land and taking some of that, I'm fine. Do what you want. So I'll march this army down and I'll start occupying their capital, as it is. A soldier called Zenobius has appeared in my court. You are actually half decent, but compared to the empire worth of people I have, you're not the best. So, unfortunately, you will not be the Protostrator. I have the Doge of Venice, who is 26 Marshal, which is much better than yours. So, unfortunately, it's just a game of numbers. And I'm going to rush this down, because it's just a trade post. Oh, you are trying to fabricate a claim. Well, I won't do it all. Okay. I'm going to send my marshal to here. Let's have a look. This guy, he's leading a plot, so I should be able to occupy the thing. Yeah, good. So that's fine. I would love to take some of that land, but can't. Not at the moment. Although once I've got the Crush to Revolt bonus, I may be able to, if I wanted to. You can become gregarious. Yay! She's turning out really well. Alright, let's rush this down. I should. 87. I'll just take all this land. This is the first major revolt I've had in a long time. Okay, there we go, 100%. So, I'm going to enforce the peace. So, this guy's now imprisoned. I will revoke his title. Because, fuck you, mate. If you're going to do shit like that, I'm going to take it from you. And I'm going to take the Duchy of Bulgaria. There we go. So, that's what I wanted to do for ages. And I still haven't... Oh, I got that. Well, low crown authority. I forgot about that. I do not want to go one further centralization. It's just not worth it. So, that is pretty good for me. I mean, what's this? Independence. Stop wanting to be independent. I've crushed a major revolt. Surely that helps. Too many held duchies. Oh, yes, I did take a duchy. Okay. So if I give this duchy to this guy, he is content. You can have the Duchy of Achaia. There you go. Well done, you. This guy can go back to leading troops for now. I'll disband my armies because I do not need them anymore. Right, so I now need to decide who is a good person to have as my main Bulgarian vassal. Because at the moment, it was one large force. Now it is several smaller ones. De jure Bulgaria is that, which is not the biggest. So if I gave... What is Corvuna? Corvuna's there. If they... Corvuna currently occupies that as well. Can I not take his land as well? Did you Corvuna? I could, but it's just going to lead to more issues along the way. Yeah, but I'll give... She's ambitious, so it's not going to be her. He's imprisoned by the other guy, so that wouldn't really be beneficial to me. What about this guy? What if I educate you myself? I mean, he's almost 16, so it's unlikely he's going to become Greek. If I go for someone with high diplomacy, honest, I need gregarious. There, that'll do. Him. If you've got gregarious and other traits, it's more likely you'll be able to convert someone to your culture and religion. I think it may be theological traits that help with religion. But anyway, who do I want to give this title to? Or do I not want to give it to anyone? But then again, then I'm dealing with a lot of angry Bulgarian vassals, and they don't really like me. So I could do with giving it away to someone who's better for it. I do kind of want that back. What plot's going to have? Revoke County of Adrianopolis. Okay, yes. I will try and go for this plot. I can give money to all these people to get them to join my thing, or I can just ignore it. Oh. Why can't I do that? What happened? Something happened. Not sure. Oh, he's insane! Ah, he's insane. He's gone mad from losing. That is unfortunate for him, isn't it, really? So yeah, Bulgaria is a tiny kingdom, to be honest. But I could give it to any of these counts to sort of go, hang on. Oh, he's given this land. He gave it to this guy. That's annoying. I want to take that from him. But I can't now because he's not my direct vassal. Okay, fine. What if I go with this guy? Grant Viceroyalty, Kingdom of Bulgaria. There we go. So, Wallachia is not part of Bulgaria anymore. So if I happen to claim this, which I'm not going to, then I could form another kingdom, which would be pretty nice. But anyway, yeah, so I've crushed that revolt. I've reorganized the empire a little bit. I'm going to send them over there. And I'm still worried about this independence faction because it's probably going to fire soon. So what have we got? Armenia, Croatia, and Georgia. So if I have this guy go to Croatia, and he is in Alania to scheme, which he should do pretty well. He's craven, so I'll just threaten the guy and he'll probably back down. Except it's the same guy. Okay, I'm going to replace him with the Duke of Wallachia because he is pretty decent. He doesn't like me much, but I'm going to give him money. So now he does. And I'll give him an honorary title of Antiphatos. Not sure what that means. But yes, he's now my spy master, and I'm going to have him not lead troops, but instead go to Alania and tell him to stop forming factions. And that should work. It should stop them. The faction has stopped. Has gone, yes. It's no longer powerful enough. Yep, so it's just this one guy, the Duke of Armenia. That guy. That ambitious guy. Award honorary title, Antiphatos, as well. And on his own, he's not really going to do much, so I'm not overly worried. But didn't I... Oh, no, it's this year. Yeah, so I'm going to actually go... Hello, Venice. Claim Venice. So I march this army over there to start taking the capital. This one can go to the city. He wants a marriage alliance. Courtier of the Wilds, fine, yep. Could have some very interesting vassals if they get married and have lots of attractive kids. I'm just going to let this army sort of reorganize as best it can. I'm going to raise my own levies, which is a bit risky with the large amount of, factions going on, lowering my own forces, but it's better than getting everyone annoyed, which is what would happen. So I'm actually going to end this episode here. I've just converted Alania, which is good. Thank you very much for watching, and I will see you next time.